Hi, my name is Jeff Gabriel. I am the co-founder and CEO of Saw.com. We are the leading domain brokerage on the net. We're always writing fresh content to help viewers like yourself understand and love the same industry that all of those that work with me at Saw.com have grown to love. And I've made a list of a lot of the questions, and I want to answer each of these questions in 30 seconds or less. Here's an interesting question, and I actually don't know the answer to it, but people have asked me, because I did work at Registry, which is a registrar, and they say, do domain registrars track which domain names people look up and perhaps buy it for themselves? Well, just so you know, that a lot of people just think it's GoDaddy and maybe 4 or 5 other registrars on the planet. Well, the reality is there's thousands. And a lot of these registrars aren't really public facing. A lot of the registrars are for people who might own a lot of domain names. It could be a business, and that they're not really pushing to get new clients. There's those that are public facing that might target a particular niche or offer particular services on top of being a registrar. And depending on those, they all have different business models. But the thing is that when people are searching for different keywords at a registrar, they could be letting different partners know of that data. And they might not be registering the domains themselves or trying to scoop them at that much of a granular level, but they could be looking at trends where certain keywords are growing in favor, where others are going down. And that will help placing different names in different places on the site. I mean, there's a million different things. They could be selling that data back to domain registries. Now remember, there's a lot of different registries that are selling GTLDs, so they will know which domains could be more valuable. There's a lot of different information. There's a company called Namebright that's a registrar, and I actually use them. I think they're a great registrar, great prices. And one of the pieces of data they provide you is how many times has somebody visited the whois or looked up the ownership of the domains that you own. So if I own cars.com, one of the columns says number of times whois has been searched. So it'll tell me. So that gives me an understanding of how many people are interested in potentially purchasing the domain name. That's a very important statistic. Are they selling that, using that data, or selling it or benefiting themselves? I don't know, but it helps the customer. And I think a lot of registrars, what they're trying to do is that selling registrations is such a low margin business that that's really just the thing to get you in the door. And a lot of these registrars need to sell email and hosting and many different things in order to make the money they need to make. And if searching and taking the search data of domain names is one of those things and selling it, well, they should be allowed to do that. And you shouldn't be mad about it. So if you search a domain name and you like it and you want it, buy it. Don't sit around, don't snooze, or you will lose. That's the name of the game in the domain business.